What's going on, guys? I'm Shane Flowers, 2021 England's Strongest Man, and you are watching World's Strongest Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. First up, we join the Moose Mitchell Hooper. This is the end of an Atlas Stone run, 180 kilos or 396 pounds. Following on from him, it's David Rampley with 190 kilos or 418 pounds over that yoke. Next up, we join Kane Francis. This is a new personal best and a really heavy stone, 240 kilos or 529 pounds. He really has to reach, but gets it done. And following on from him, it's Shane Flowers, who actually does 2 reps, but I'm going to show rep number 2. Here it is, 240 kilos or 529 pounds, an incredible lift and an awesome feat of strength. We now move into the bench press, and first up, out in South Africa, it's Nicholas Dupreez, a really great powerlifter. That's 220 kilos or 485 pounds for 3 reps. Following on from him, it's Craig Foster with a new personal best, 275 kilos or 606 pounds. Awesome work. Next up, we join Andrew Cooper. Here is 280 kilos or 617 pounds for 2 reps. That's a really strong set. And rounding out the bench press section today, it's Julius Maddox with a paused rep. The weight, 331 kilos or 730 pounds. We now move into some overhead pressing, and first up on the loaded dumbbell, it's Melissa Peacock. The weight, 72.5 kilos or 160 pounds. She makes light work of that. Next up, it's Marcus Crowder, also doing dumbbell. The weight of his, 108.5 kilos or 240 pounds. That's a really strong press. Now next up, it's Josh Gregory, a new athlete to the channel. Here is 110 kilos or 242 pounds. He does a split and gets a good lift. Next up, it's Kane Francis again, and it's another personal best, this time in the dumbbell. The weight, 120 kilos or 264 pounds. And following on from him, it's Pavlo Kordiaka, also going out to this year's World's Strongest Man and looking ready. Here is 133 kilos or 293 pounds, and he does it with ease. Here's a lift from Graciano Rubio, always impressive, 183.5 kilos or 405 pounds for 2 reps from the Wall Street weightlifter. We now move into some log pressing, and here is powerlifter John Hack, getting ready to compete to under 90 kilos. Really looking forward to that. It's 130 kilos or 286 pounds for 3 reps on the log today. Now next up, we join Dean Madden. He competes at under 105 kilos, getting ready for this year's comps with 140 kilos or 308 pounds for 2 strict reps, training in serious strength his gym out in Loughborough. Next up, we join Sean Gillen, looking strong on that wooden log. The weight today, 160 kilos or 352 pounds. Next up, we join Gavin Bilton, getting ready to go out to this year's World's Strongest Man. There's 160 kilos or 352 pounds from him. Here's a lift from Shane Nye, whose training looks like it's going really well. The weight on that metal log, 170 kilos or 374 pounds. Next up, it's Evan Singleton, another athlete going out to this year's World's Strongest Man and looking ready. That's 172 kilos or 380 pounds, and he rounds out the first half of today's video.
3, 2, 1, start!
Mocno, Mateusz. Ładnie. Pięknie. Pracuj.
Dawaj, idziemy do
Mocno spięty.
Dobrze, super, dawaj do przodu. Jeszcze końcówka została, jedziemy.
Dobre jest.
Super.
Daj, Mateusz. Dobre, mocno, połóż. Mocno. Zrobisz to.
Jedziemy, dawaj.
Zrobisz. Mocny jesteś. Mocny. Przykładaj, pchaj. Cały czas. Dobre
Super,
jest.
super.
Dobre. Pchaj. Pchaj.
Dobrze.
Now we kick off the second part of today's video and we're back on the log press. Here is Alan Richardson with his new personal record. The weight, 173 kilos or 382 pounds. Following on from him, we've got another athlete. Here is Dominic Creaky, always training hard, this time with 177 kilos or 390 pounds. He walks back but keeps that log under control. Next up it's Marcus Crowder, a really strong presser. Here is 183.5 kilos or 405 pounds for 2 reps. Marcus looking monstrous. We now move into some squatting. First up on that safety bar, it's Graham Hicks with 330 kilos or 727.5 pounds. Following on from him in competition, it's Shane Hunt. The squat, 340 kilos or 750 pounds. Here's a lift from Miroslav Kahanek. It's his new personal record, 355 kilos or 782 pounds. Next up we join another lifter. This time it's powerlifter Connor Marston, 385 kilos or 848 pounds on the bar. We now move into the deadlift section. First up with his new personal record, it's Alan Richardson, 356 kilos or 785 pounds. Next up it's powerlifter Reese Fullwood, pulling 360 kilos or 793 pounds. Next up and also deadlifting, we've got another athlete. Here is powerlifter Tom Martin, 365 kilos or 804 pounds from him. Next up it's powerlifter Philip Herndon, a personal record, 390 kilos or 860 pounds. He takes his time but gets a good lift. And rounding out the deadlift section today, it's powerlifter Jamal Browner, pulling conventional, 422.5 kilos or 931 pounds. And in competition news, next week will be the start of this year's World's Strongest Man, kicking off on Wednesday the 19th of April. Here are the events and rough times for the heats and also the final. Who do you guys think will win this year? Lots of people are talking about Mitchell Hooper. I really hope that the rookie from last year does well, but also people like Brian Shaw. Can he take title number 5? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.